Yeah, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday, the 21st of February 2020. It's currently 5:39 p.m. local here in Vietnam. That means 39 minutes ago there's a new candle on the 12-hour charts. So we're looking at the 12-hour high probability charts. This is probably the last video for the week because it's the last candle until Monday morning. So we'll just go through all the pairs, let you know where we're at. You can see my watch list on the right here, so this won't take long. AusCAD, nothing happening in a sell, got a stop and place up there, looking good, in good profit. You can read my notes, pause the video, etc. So the intersecting lines, red lines are a sell, and red dotted line is a stop loss. As you can see my notes there, and you follow along on my spreadsheet, so I update also. Aussie Swiss franc, I've just closed. I'm going to sell here, went against me, come down nicely. We're now through the MACD platinum on the 0 level down here on that last candle or close to it. So I've closed half of this trade and put a stop in place just above the entry level there. So that's the Aussie Swiss. That gave me a profit, closing half of that at $10.91, which has been added to the total. Aus New Zealand, nothing doing here. Got a sell, hedge buy, a second sell. You can read my notes. Sorry, haven't got a second sell. Got a sell, hedge buy, and the grey line means I'm looking at something, which means there's a red dot on the MACD platinum, but there's no confirmation from the QMP filter. So I need a red dot to take a second sell. Not doing much, going sideways. Aussie USD, when it comes up. This morning, what did I do? All right, I was in 3 trades. So I was in the original sell, which is here, took the hedge buy, then a second sell. So that was for 0.02. The hedge buy was 0.02. The next trade was for 0.06. So this morning I closed this sell, the hedge buy, and partial close of the sell, the second sell. Put a stop in place here on the remaining 0.02. That gave me a profit of $25.03 overall, which was added to the total. So I can get rid of this now. That's gone. That's gone. The buy is no longer relevant. And what was which sell was it? I think it was this one. So that can go. So I've just got the one sell trade in place now. I'll tidy up this. I can do it now. So it's looking good. The Aussie USD as it collapses nicely. CAD Swiss, what have I done here? I took a third sell trade just about half an hour ago. Broke this trend line. This is a trade I got myself in a bit of problems with. I shouldn't have been in this trade initially, and I'm now just trying to work my way out of it. So it's high risk, got 3 sell trades on. Overall break even for 3 trades is just down here below the second red line. So it's that yellow dash lines, my overall break even. The MACD platinum's a long way above the 0 level. So hopefully this will just roll over and go through break even. I'll just clear that trade completely because it was an error from the get-go. Euro Oz, check my notes. I'm in a buy here. It's gone up nicely. Big candle today, pushed up the MACD platinum through to the 0 level. So I've closed half, set a stop just above the point of entry. That gave me a profit of $15.61, which has been added to the total there. Euro CAD, nothing doing much here. In a sell back here, still in play. There's a stop in place for that sell. You can read my notes. And I took a buy recently, and that buy's in small profit. No stop in place. Overall break even, it'll be way down somewhere down there. So it's positive net positive. So as long as it stays above this, I can't lose any money on these 2 trades. That's the plan. Anyway, so it's going good. Euro Swiss, I think I did something on this. No. Yeah, this is a bit ugly, this one. Took a sell. And I've already closed out half on that. And then I've got a stop in place with that there. Took a buy in here, and it's just gone down. So my overall break even is just here, this yellow dashed line, and ideally I want price above that, and at the moment it's below it, so I'm losing on both these trades at the moment. Euro pound, something did happen here. Oh yeah, I was going to sell back here. My stop was here, and that got spiked through that stop, and that stop's now no longer. So the sell's done. So I can delete that. So I've only got the buy and play at the moment, and you can see my notes here. The that was, I don't know what it was. I didn't make a note, but it's been added to the total there anyway. So just on a buy, it's not looking that flash at the moment. It's probably about break even. Euro yen did something on this. I'm sure it did. No, it's going nicely. Already closed half of my buy trade, and yeah, so it's a good profit. Euro USD sell trade, closed half, stop and place already. Waiting for a. Oh, there's a buy. Why don't I take that? All right, I'm going to come back to this and take a buy trade here. So it's not going to be on this video, but I'm going to take a buy trade on the euro. I don't know how I missed that. It should have been taken. So there's going to be a buy trade taken, which will give me a break even somewhere below here because we've got a lot of profit locked in on that sell there. So I'll update all that. Must have missed that one. New Zealand CAD. Yeah, paper's been giving me some grief. Nothing doing at the moment. You know, you can read my notes. In a buy, hedge sell, second buy, second hedge. So the MACD really hasn't broken through the zero level. It's very close here, but not enough to get me excited. So looking for a third buy to clear these trades. That's the plan. New Zealand Swiss franc. Now, this is a little bit confusing, so just bear with me. You can read my notes. I've changed it. What I was originally took this buy here, then took a hedge sell. I didn't get a chance to get out of that buy, so I took a hedge sell and also started a second new sequence on that sell. Then I took a second buy. Didn't get to my break even. This is on the first sequence, and I took a hedge buy for the second sequence. Then there was a third sell. So for the second sequence, that was a third trade, and for the first sequence, that was a second hedge sell. See that number and that number are both the same because they're the same trade. So it's a little bit confusing, but since today I have closed this second sequence sell, the second sequence hedge buy, and 0.04 of the second sell, and that gave me a profit of $21.06, which has been added because I had nothing there before. So I've still got, it's a little bit confusing. The first sequence is hedged at the moment. There's a buy, sell, and there's one remaining sell trade. My overall break even's way down here, a long way away, which is not good, but I'm looking to work my way out of that first sequence and take some more profit. I've got a stop in place below the entry level. And so, yeah, so it's through it. The reason I closed that second sequence is the MACD platinum went through the zero level, clear as mud. Right, New Zealand USD. I did something here too, but I can't remember what it was. Sell second sequence. I'll just read my notes. Oh, yeah, now I know. I've got myself like the New Zealand Swiss. I've got multiple sequences on here. So I took a buy, took a hedge sell, took a second buy. Didn't quite get up to my overall break even, dropped away. I took a hedge sell for that. So that's that sequence here, which is this sequence in here, the top part of the top paragraph in the notes. And I took also took a separate sell because the MACD platinum is above the zero level. Now that MACD platinum has gone through the zero level. I've closed half of that second trade sequence and put a stop in place just above the point of entry. Entry was here, stop in place there. That gave me a profit of about $9.33, which was then added to my profit to date total. So that's another one. It's a little bit tricky, but I know what I'm doing. I've got notes. You can read my notes. USD Swiss franc. I took a sell just before here. So that's I've got a buy in place from down here. That's got a stop in place there. So that's a separate trade. Then I've started a sequence. So I've got a sell, hedge buy, second sell. My overall break even for the sequence is this bottom yellow line. Read my notes here. And my overall break even for all the trades is this other top yellow line. So if it just drops through that, I may consider just closing it all out, depending on what the MACD Platinum's doing. USD Japanese yen in a buy here, and it's going nicely. I've already closed half. Got a stop in place down here. Once I'll move the stop up once I get a like a red dot on the MACD Platinum or something like that. But at the moment it's going okay. So it's not too bad at all. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching the video. That's the 12-hour charts. Hope it's not too confusing. Just follow along on the shared spreadsheets. The link will be in the description of the video, and we'll go from there. Enjoy the weekend all, and I'll chat to you on Monday. Thank you.